What's up, everybody? It's your boy MrR3d, and I'm here with part 3 of Demolition Tactics, or should I say episode 3? Sounds a little better. Today we're playing on Havana, which is kind of one of my favorite maps just because it's kind of homely and close, and you can pretty much get away with any gun in here, especially the shotgun. Use the stakeout though, because all the other shotguns are pretty laughable. So what I like to do right from the jump is I like to make sure that I protect A, and simply because the fact that not a lot of people jump down here when they're defending it for some strange reason. I tend to be like the only person coming down here, and the opposing, attacking side has a good vantage point to come down here, as well as the other flag, the other bomb B. And I guess because it's a relatively small map, and for relatively small maps you always want to have your back against the wall. Well, you always want to have your back against the wall, but in this case you definitely want to have your back against the wall, because in small closed areas the damage tends to be a lot more higher, because damage over distance is pretty weak, and the closer you are to your opponent when you shoot, the more damage you do, obviously. And the majority of these guns do 25 damage up close, when that's a 4-shot kill in most cases. Now, this is actually kind of a laggy match, to tell you the truth, and if you notice, for one of my kills, it looked like I was dragging my gun behind him, but when I was playing on my screen, I was nailing every shot on the guy. But I digress. Theater mode shows no lie, and as you can see, I'm not lying, I'm telling you the truth. MrR3d would never lie to you, or would he? And I ran out of ammo out of that gun, so I went and snatched his little dual mags thingy-majigger, which I do like. At first I thought it was stupid, because I thought you only get a quick reload after one reload, but it's actually every other reload. So for every 2 reloads you get a good reload, and if that's the case, it's kind of like having sleight of hand for every other reload. And I still kind of prefer extended mag over the case, simply because of the fact that I like using I like not having to reload too much at all, and it kind of neglects sleight of hand unless you're trying to get sleight of hand pro, which I think is faster aim down the sights, and that is a plus, especially if you're like a rusher like me who likes to be all up in your face. And as you can see, the second I left down from A and died, that's when they planted A, because it's such a quick distance for them to come into. Like, most of the maps here have an advantage point for one flag at least for them to bomb into. And this team was a pretty much camper McCampers, because they want to move out their spawn for some strange reason, as I demonstrate excellent shooting there. And I guess that's pretty much how they've shown how a demolition match can turn into team deathmatch. When a team clearly just no disregard of going for the objective except a few players, that's how it can turn into team deathmatch. And I'm sure you've seen that quite a few times. So when that happens, feel free to just bum rush their spawn, because they're pretty much asking for you to do it. And once again, I get my handy dandy chopper gunner, which I tend to get in a lot of my videos. I might start changing my kill streaks up, because I'm sure you guys are sick of me seeing rain all holy hell here. But this is a good time to do some nice call outs. I was doing call outs when I call my chopper gunner, because they tend to only spawn back there, period, on this map. They have no other spawn point for some weird reason, and unless they like bomb A or bomb B, they'll change up, but for some reason they'll stay in this general area, which isn't that bad, because you have some buildings to hide under, and then you can warp to the side and get a few kills like that way. But I digress. In the end, if you want to spawn trap me, you kind of want to just be off to the sides where I'm shooting into the building right there, and just going through that area. But I think someone tries to shoot me down, but I think they get a nice failure aid, because they're like the only one shooting it. And what if I might notice when trying to shoot in air support, it is a pain in the butt. So don't try to shoot down air support the second you spawn in, because chances are they're gonna shoot you, because they're probably shooting someone else. That happened to me like 2-3 times. I got like 10 deaths trying to shoot down one thing, because I was just being stupid and trying to shoot it down the second I spawned in. If anything, you want to wait till your kill cam is over, and then you want to run to safety somewhere and try to shoot it down that way, because trying to shoot it down the second you come in, you're just going to get double killed on, as I just get shot up by someone playing in our spawn there. Like, he clearly, from that position, that is not controlling the spawn. And you're not controlling the spawn there because, one, you're so deep into the spawn that they can literally walk 2 feet over there and kill you. 2, you're not even behind any cover. In 3, you're nowhere able to go rush to the bomb site had to get planted on. Like, you're too far deep into the spawn. That is a bad kind of area to be controlling this person's spawn at. So don't do that. Don't rush too far deep into the enemy spawn, because it's really just going to result in death. You might get a few kills, unless you're trying to go for a montage moment. It's not going to work in your favor at all. Ugh, sorry about that. A little cold coming on. Turn into a Mr. Blue. And here I utilize going undercover. You always want to have a nice set of cover. I get flashed on, so I go prone and behind here, and I just watch the kills just start racking on there. They keep trying to shoot the car for some reason instead of trying to throw a grenade, but I guess when people see a body, they get all excited. It's like, oh, that's my kill right there, and just keep shooting and shooting. But the old car just pretty much safety netted me a nice napalm strike, which I decided to get some KFC and burnt myself up to a crisp for some dumb reason. A lot of my deaths come from my own napalm strikes, which is kind of embarrassing, but I digress. I love getting fried. And I think this is the very last bomb plant. It's actually kind of a short thing, but if you take anything from this, it is definitely to never go too far deep into the enemy spawn, and also to control their area and do callouts. If you have a mic, do a callout. Doing callouts can definitely help your team overall. Remember, what you don't see, your teammates probably will. It's your boy Mr. Red, and I'm signing out. Peace.
Our strength cannot be challenged. Good job.
Hey guys, we're on Facebook. Check the description of this video for the link to our new Facebook application. Subscribe and get our latest video updates posted right on the wall on your own Facebook page.